So, what are we going to do in this project? This is a project that I always do. Every single year, I do it with my students. I make one thing different. I give an instruction slightly different just to know that you are not cheating the project. Okay? That's exactly the change I do. I'm the only person who knows it. Okay? The reason why we do this project is because I want you to see how important is to apply pretty basic stuff about physics in real life. The other day I sent you a video in Spanish, "Cómo veo la física," or something like that. It was like that, and most of you found it interesting, and I really liked it. Now I pretend with this project to make you feel more interested. Now I'm guessing, I'm not sure, but I'm just guessing that in your house you have a TV, you have air conditioner, or if not, at least you have a fan, because here you would melt, sorry, if and also smell if because of the weather here. So what is going to happen is that we're going to estimate, we're going to do several calculations, but the idea is to calculate the cost of energy. I know that it's simpler just to get the bill by the end of the month. Empresa Energía Honduras with a bill very punctual in the in your house, in your backyard. There it is. There's the bill with the amount you have to pay, and it says pay it. If you don't pay, we need we do we cut off your services. Okay. So what do we do? The idea of this project is not just physics. It is what do I do with the information, with the labels that all those home appliances have. So I'm going to share the screen just for the instructions. It is called class project, okay? And power, energy consumption, electric bill costs. Oh no, sorry, I thought it was like a PowerPoint, but no, it is not. Okay, wait. This is a quick lab that I took from your textbook, but I adapted it differently. Okay? Uh, this is the main idea. This is the main idea. Looking for a label on the back or bottom of each appliance. That is going to be the first step. So you're going to go around your house. See what are the home appliances that you most in your house people use every day. For example, I can live without the air conditioner, but I cannot live without my computer because my computer is the tool I use for work. I couldn't live without the iPad because of the same reason. Phone because of the same reason. TV because I'm just a TV addicted. Uh, but anyway, you are who you are, okay? You're going to look for those home appliances that are very important that you use every day, and you will estimate how much is it costing you per month. So, what is the main? Okay, yes, that's the first step. Look for the appliances, record the power ratings with which is given in units watts. I will show you I will project a video how to do that. Don't worry, it's just 2 minutes. Use the billing statement to find the cost of energy per kilowatt hour. Okay, You don't pay attention to what is here in the parentheses, because I will give you the cost of energy per kilowatt hour according to the law. Okay, according what Empresa Energía Honduras is, well, está cobrando. I don't know how to say that. Well, according to the tables that they have, because it will depend. I will show you that later. Calculate the cost of running each appliance for 1 hour. Estimate how many hours a day each appliance is used. Then calculate the monthly cost of using each home appliance based on your daily estimate. One keyword right here is the word estimate. Estimation. It doesn't need to be exact. By the end of the project, I don't want that you tell me, no, miss, pero me salieron 10,000 lempiras. It is an estimation, okay? Maybe your bill is listed less than that. It shouldn't be too far from the values, though. But it will depend on the home appliances that you are actually using. Espérense, que aquí no sé qué pasó. Okay. So this is what you're going to do. How to do it? Let me continue. Okay? This is important. It's going to be bold. Okay. Now take a look. What are the main objectives for this project? By the end of this project, the student will be able to ID the power rating of several home appliances. You're going to know that from today. You will learn how to read the electric bill that is provided by Empresa Energía Honduras. You will use the billing statement to find this cost of energy for every home appliance. That may vary, okay? Because every 3 months they do an adjustment. Hacen un ajuste a la tarifa. Un ajuste es que se pone más cara la vida. That's what it means. Estimate how many hours a day you use each appliance and calculate the monthly cost of at least 10 different home appliances. And this will be based on your daily estimate. Now, this is what you're going to do by hand, with all their calculations, calculator with you. Okay. Now, how every project needs a research. So this research needs to follow these instructions. Okay. First, the type of letter is going to be Times New Roman number 12. The spacing is going to be just 2. Where you see that? Well, here. Go home, and here you choose the font. Okay? Times New Roman. Now let's see the spacing. You go here where it says in the paragraph section where it says line and paragraph spacing, and here you choose 2. Okay, the margins 2.5 centimeters on all sides. So here you go to layout, to margins and custom margins, and then you put all the 2.5 each side. Okay, then the text alignment will be justified. Remember, margins are not the same as border. Okay, this is a margin, just the space. Okay, I'm not asking you to show a border, which is what some of you tend to, I don't know, to misunderstand. I don't even know where that is, because I don't like it. It's horrible. So don't do that. I'm sorry if I just hurt your feelings, but that's horrible. Nobody uses that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, APA. Okay, not too, I mean, not too fancy at the same time, because APA is more complex than that. But the that very top of the iceberg, yes, it is that. Now, it will require a cover introduction and telling me why this project is important. You also need to do a research on the topics that are power and energy consumption. Ideas. And here, guys, honestly, I remember last year, everyone had the exact same idea to reduce the energy consumption, but with the same words. I mean, you just type it on Google and you copy and paste what you found. No, guys, it's not just what you find on Google. Read, see what ideas are better than others, and adapt it to your research. You know what I do? I'm going to show you what I do because I don't want to take points away because of this, but still I'm going to do it. Imagine that this is just the list of ideas that you copy and paste. So what I do is when because you send me the two documents, you send me your PDF file, but you also send me your Word document. So I do this, I copy, I go to Google, I paste here on Google thing, okay? Wait, let me share the screen now. Then, boom, boom, I put this, okay? I put this, and this is going to give me the exact link where you obtain the information. So it is not just that you're going to copy and paste. This is how I know when you are not doing your job, okay? So, as Mr. Matamoros used to say, do your job. Now, these ideas I told you, read, okay? Also give me your own ideas. No, for example, I play Nintendo. No, you're not the kind of people who plays Nintendo. So you are those who play PlayStation. So you will say, no, I play in the with the PlayStation 3 hours a day. I will reduce 1 hour. I know, yes, you're laughing because you're thinking, I'm not gonna do that. But be creative. That's all I'm saying. Okay, then you will present your energy consumption table. This is going to be done on Microsoft Excel. I will also show it to you. These are the general idea of the project. Okay, then the electric bill table is also going to be in Microsoft Excel. Okay, this you will do it in the two of them are going to be done in Microsoft Excel. Conclusions. What are the home appliances that are well, that have the more consumption? You will list them. No, the fridge is the home appliance that is costing that it costs like 50% of the bill. Conclusions. Okay, charging the phone daily is it doesn't consume so much energy, therefore it's not too expensive. Okay, when I told you about ideas to reduce the energy consumption, I told you about the PlayStation that you say that you will reduce from 3 hours to two. That's a good idea. Okay, it's a good idea. I mean, you can do it. When I really need to be more efficient, I do that. I stop playing for a while because I want to be more efficient. So you can do it. You're not going to die because you do that. Now, if you tell me that a good idea is to turn off the fridge 12 hours a day, I will tell you that's a terrible idea. Because the fridge is a home appliance that needs to be completely functional because there you find food, there you find your meat. And if there is a rule, okay, in Spanish we call it la cadena del frío. Cuando la cadena del frío se rompe, what is going to happen? well, bacteria begin to rise the amount of bacteria, and you will get a disease because of that. So there are ideas that are good ideas and ideas that are terrible. That's why I'm telling you, read. I'm not against you doing a research on Google for ideas, but don't write stupid ideas. That's all I'm saying. So don't turn off the fridge just because you want to save energy, just because you want to reduce the cost per month. I forgot what I was saying. Okay, yes, the energy consumption table, electric bill table. This is going to be done in Microsoft Excel. Conclusions. I told you good conclusions. Expected to be written at least three conclusions. Okay. Um, Now the annexes will be pictures of your home appliances and its labels. With this, I'm saying that it will be very weird if two or more students have the exact home appliance with the exact same label. Miss Martinez, why do you take so long to check? Because I check everything. That's why. So pictures of your home appliance and its labels. Then the project workbook. Well, it is what in Spanish we call it memoria técnica o memoria de cálculo. What is this? This project workbook must be handwritten and include a professional presentation of it. Follow the rules for note taking. The project workbook is everything that you do, every single calculation that you do is going to be presented there. So it needs to look nice. I'm not asking you for kitties, okay? I'm not asking you for hearts or for BTS singers. No, I want a professional document. So it's going to be done by hand. Please use, if you have a pencil, use a sharpener. That's all I'm saying, okay? Try to use your best materials for that. Also, how you're going to scan it. That's also important. Guys, honestly, take your time when you are scanning your documents because you know what you have over there. The only thing I have from you is the scanned document and I need to understand it. So take clear pictures. Don't take those pictures inside your house when it is too dark. So go outside with natural light, you can get a very nice shot. Now, why it matters? You can take a good reading from this. This is in your textbook, but I know that not all of you have your textbook with you in this moment. So that's why I included this information. I totally suggest to read it. This will give you an idea on how to do the introduction. Okay. And now let me share this. Now, what are you going to do? I'm already assigning you a few homeworks, okay? I'm already assigning a few homeworks that are going to be implicit in the project. Now, how are you going to get all the information that you need? Take a look to this video. Hello guys, sorry. I'm going to show you how to look for the label and write the information. So the first thing that I'm seeing here is actually the TV, okay?
So I'm going to look for the information. The one I care about is about the power consumption. It's given in watts, as you can see. Okay, so I'm going to put in the table TV 115 watts. How many TVs do you have at home? Here we have 4. Okay, so I'm going to write 4 TVs at 115 watts. So now I'm going with my computer. So I take the charger. Okay, and I read the information here and I'm gonna look for the energy consumption. How can I recognize it? It's given in watts. But here is actually even better because it also says energy consumption. 151 watts per hour if you want to call it like that. So that is the information I get from the charger or AC adapter. Okay, so as you can see, this light bulb has a power consumption of 15 watts. Okay, this fan right here has a power consumption of 70 watts. So the first part of the homework will be to list at least 10 different home appliances with their consumption, their power consumption, okay?
Okay. So, 10 different home appliances. One mandatory home appliance is the fridge. You cannot ignore it, okay? So, now the fridge is very difficult to find. So, send me a picture because sometimes it has the information there, but sometimes the fridge is just too old that you see nothing, and maybe you can find it in Google. I know that the fridge is is a pain. I know it, but some other fridges are they have the information there in the label. Some others don't. Okay, so if you're not sure, you can send me your label and I will try to help you. So the homework for today will be that. Okay, see, or you can even ask your mom. I'm going to give you a list here of all the ones that I consider that are so important. Fridge number one. Okay, you cannot live without the fridge. Number two, the stove. I mean, you have to eat. Microwave. You have to hit the food your mom leaves you there. Okay, let's be honest. And you also need popcorn for those nights watching Netflix. So you need it. You need microwave so much. The iron also is important. I don't use it that often. I never use it, but my mom does. So I have to include it. I do my own project if you were wondering, okay? I do my own project. So that's important. TVs, light bulbs, and this is important. You have to count. Bueno, aquí en esto de los light bulbs vamos a tener una clasecita especial solo para ellas. Because I know that, so for some of you it's a little bit tricky. Um, Fan, air conditioner, that's important that you include it. If you have a PS4 or 5, if you are rich, okay, or your Nintendo, whatever you use. My sister use the Nintendo every day, so in my case, I will include the Nintendo. And for for now on, that's all I need. Okay, to list all your home appliances and ask your mother. Okay, because she knows better. She lives there with you. She knows better. She will tell you, no, tenés que incluir este aparato. So you have to include it. Okay. If you want to include more than 10, that will be welcome if you want. The more home appliances you include, the more accurate the bill is going to be. Right now, this is all you have to do, okay? What I showed you in the video, that's all what you have to do in this moment. Um, I'm gonna give you week by week, if possible, or every 2 weeks, I'm going to give you a new instruction about the project. So please go make your own advances, okay? Your own advances must be done. I will also project projects from other students, from former students, okay? So you can see more or less how it needs to be presented. It's just that right now in this moment, mm, let me see. Well, it's here. Yeah, I'm asking you to send me. Okay, yes. So yes, I'm going to show you to you right now that I have the time. Okay, once you have once you have your document, once you have your home appliances already listed, you can create a next Microsoft Excel. We're going to do it together, okay? But take a look. These are your 10. These are your 10 home appliances. Okay, they are different. All of them are different. Okay, these are the amounts of each, and this is the everything like you see here. It has a calculation. This procedure, when you calculate all this, must be what we know as the project workbook. Todo este procedimiento para cada uno, like for example, number one, you know it's a fan, okay? All these calculations is going to be presented, okay? Now this is just a table, and I'm just showing you how more or less it's going to look like. That is not the final project, because the final project it it needs a better presentation, okay? That's what my students gave me como avances, okay? Okay. Y luego vamos a ver. I miss that model so much. Okay, now take a look. This was from Melanie, and introduction, everything. Okay, research, because everything that you do is based on physics class. Okay, power. You know, she included the information about power and the formulas that we use for power, and the energy consumption, information from her textbook, and how we get what is a kilowatt hour, what it represents. Okay, as you can see, it's not too much, but this gives me an idea that everything that is here is not. It's coming from. It has a scientific base. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Then ideas to reduce the energy consumption. Charala, charala. Now, the energy consumption table. This one we did it in class. Okay, that with the three home appliances, with the amounts of each, the wattage of each, the power consumption, all these calculations, you're gonna see them in 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 the very last part. Conclusions. I guess I asked them only two conclusions. And okay, here, okay, the annexes, tarifa vigentes, okay, for Empresa Energía Honduras. At that moment, this is what it was. If you compare it to nowadays, I don't know, tarifa, it's not tax, but I don't remember, or maybe it is tax. Well, it, it has changed, okay? It's becoming more expensive, okay? And here is the project workbook for the first home appliance, that it was the TV, the calculation of that time, and here is the table, and here are the home appliances with the labels. All I told you is presented here. Fridge and label. Here it has a good label, okay? Light bulb, okay? Fence, phone charger, and the air conditioner. She didn't have the label, but she googled it, and she looked this one that was the more similar to the air conditioner that she had at that moment. So that's why she presented the source right here. I click and it takes me to the website, okay, where I can find all the information that you can find also in the label, okay. So it doesn't look too much. In the end, it requires a little bit of time. um, I'm just presenting you, letting you know that you're going to do a project, start working on that, look for 10 home appliances, get the pictures, get the wattage of each, I mean the watts that each home appliance need. That's your homework from today. Tomorrow I will start with the calculation of power and today's topic, the one that I presented, that is energy consumption, the cost of energy. So tomorrow you're going to know a little bit more about how the project is going to be. I will send you the document so you can have all the instructions with you. Bye, guys.